Hey man. Hey, what's wrong? I don't know, I just got dumped by my girlfriend. I really don't know why and I don't know what to do. You have any tips for me? Yeah, I have some tips for you. Come on, let's check them out. Welcome to the first series called Let's Get Serious. Today's episode is gonna be about heartbreaks. So I wrote down a few tips. First of all, there are 3 parts on how to cope with a heartbreak. Part 1 is accept what happened. This sounds easier than it is, but there are a few tips I'll get into later. Part 2, take care of yourself. For a short time or a longer time, you have to focus on yourself. Forget about the rest and focus on you and only you. Take some time off, take some alone time. I know this sounds unrealistic, but it's crucial to focus on yourself in order to get happy. Again, about this part I have some tips I'll get into later. And then the last part, part 3, move on. This is the part we all want to achieve directly after we got dumped. But let's face it, this part takes the longest and the most effort to achieve, because this is the part where you have to do everything on your own. And I may sound like a dick now, but believe me, with moving on, it's only you who stops you from moving on. The first tips for part 1 are: number 1, don't bottle it up. Don't lie by saying I'm fine if someone asks you how you're doing. Because if you lie to yourself and you push down your feelings, you get out of it worse than you were before. Number 2, feel what you feel. It's okay to feel any emotion, from sadness to confusion to anger. That's all okay. Important is that you don't let these emotions affect your life or affect you. Don't numb yourself to the pain or ban relationships out of your life, and give yourself time to be hurt. This sounds weird, I know, but sometimes to get forward you have to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Something has to be broken before it can be fixed. Number 3, cry. Yeah, simply as said, just let it all out. Find a place to be alone, or with a good friend you trust, or with a family member you trust, and just cry and cry. It will be over much faster as you think it would be. Believe me. Okay, my tips for part 2. Number 1, be positive to yourself. This one is a hard one to achieve. Everybody has strengths and things to be proud of. Find them, write them down, and reread them whenever you feel sad. Talk. Just find a friend or a family member or someone you can talk to and talk. You might maybe not feel like talking, but believe me, it's better than bottling your feelings up. Don't be afraid to talk, okay? 3, watch out. By this I mean you have to keep an eye out for the difference between sadness and depression, because the line between those two is very thin. If your sadness lingers on for months or weeks and you think you're suffering from depression, please talk to a doctor or a mental health professional. Okay, so my tips for part 3: say goodbye. This means getting rid of everything that reminds you of your ex. Those pictures you took together, listening to your song, the gifts you got from your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Just throw them all away and never think about it again, because you have to forget. Step 2, delete. This one doesn't need any more words, to be honest, but it just means you have to delete your ex from social media and delete your ex's phone number so you can't reach them anymore. I can hear you ask, but Sandro, what if I wanna contact them again? Don't. I know this sounds harsh, but don't contact them after the breakup, because then you won't move on. And ask your friends to help. Ask them to distract your mind from your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, and hang out with them. Number 3, new start. I'm talking about getting involved into new activities, such as a new hobby, maybe like skydiving or bungee jumping or waterboarding, anything you want. Just go out there and do it. Number 4, help. The best way to get your mind off your problems is to help people with their problems, and it's not that hard to find someone who's having difficulties in their lives. Also do some volunteering. Number 5, nice to meet you. Go out and have fun, go to a pub or to a cafe or anywhere and just meet new people. I'm not talking about a one-night stand or a relationship per se. I'm just saying meet someone, be friends, make new friends, and forget about your ex. Number 6, patience. This is probably the most important step of all. There will be days that will be better than others. That's normal. We all have ups and downs in our lives. And don't be mad if one of those tips doesn't go as planned at try number 1. It will take multiple times for some people. Maybe not for you, but maybe they will. Don't be mad about that. Okay, so yeah, those were all the tips. So guys, these were all the tips I had. I really hope this video helped some of you guys out there with a breakup. And yeah, don't forget, it's okay to be sad. Bye guys.
This time, no one's gonna say